mute. And we are going to start by, what are we starting? Let's start actually in Virasana. So you can use a block if you'd like. Whew. And just get comfy on the block. Think about lengthening the groin on both sides and wiggle the waist long. Close the eyes and bring your attention to the inhale moving down and the exhale moving up. And I always find that even now, a few years after thinking about, or a year after thinking about the inhale down, exhale up, until I bring my attention to it, naturally I still inhale into the chest. So I try to bring my attention to it a few times a day, but it's just really interesting, like the habits of the breath. All right, we're gonna practice a breath technique which I really love personally. It's called Bremari Pranayama or Bumblebee breath. So I can't remember if we did this, excuse me, last week. I wasn't here last week. But it is inhaling through the nose, and then when we exhale, we're going to keep the mouth closed and hum the exhale. And we're going to put the fingers in the ears so that we can really feel the vibrations in the body. And we'll do 5 rounds of the breath. And just kind of play around with the hum, like a low tone, you feel that vibrations further down the body. A high tone, you feel it more up here. So just kind of play around with it. All right. Morning, Athena.
Good morning.
All right. So you can just bring your hands to the ears, close the eyes, and just play around with this breath technique. And then, excuse me, then when you finished the 5 breaths, just come back to a regular breath. And it's just a really nice breath technique when you're feeling like anxiety or stress in the body, because it really brings your awareness to the body, and the different vibrations can have a really nice effect on the nervous system. Okay, so come to lay on your back with knees together, feet to the edges of the mat in constructive rest. All right, and release the groin. Just think about the knees moving together, but don't press them together. And inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale, hands to opposite shoulders. And walk the fingertips round to the shoulder blades. So you're giving yourself a really nice hug. And inhale down, exhale up. And release the shoulders down towards the mat. Inhale the arms out to the side again, and then exhale the arms across with the other arm on top. And then release the arms and exhale, knees to the chest. Flex the feet and rock side to side. And circle the knees a few times in each direction. Okay, and then take the feet down and reach the left leg long and exhale the right knee in towards the chest. And really extend through that left heel so that the left leg is active still. And with each exhale, just draw the right knee a little bit closer. So you get a nice stretch of the right hip flexor. Okay, and then take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm out to the side, and exhale the right knee over towards the left. And look out to the right. And imagine the right kneecap is moving away from you. So you're lengthening that, the outside of the right thigh. And inhale, come back to center. Draw the knees into the chest again. And rock side to side. And then reach the right leg long and draw the left knee into the chest. Belly button to spine and release the shoulders down. And then take the right hand to the outside of the left knee and exhale over to the right. And just notice which side feels extra challenging for the twist and the hips. And inhale, come back to center, and then lift both feet and take the hands through for happy baby. This is Fia's pose. And reach up with the heels, down with the knees towards the armpits. And rock side to side. Close the eyes. And feel the spreading of the lower back, the sacrum, the kidney band. And inhale down, exhale up. Release the groins. And release the feet, cross the shins with the weird shin on top. Belly button to spine. And exhale, roll a few times to come up. Good. And then roll through onto all fours and come to stand. It's interesting how when the weird shin is in front, it's actually really hard to, I find it really hard anyway, to roll through to stand. All right, so standing at the top of the mat. Bring the feet together. Really squeeze the inner thighs together. So it's like you have one leg. Press down through both feet. Lift through the crown of the head, belly button to spine. And inhale, sit back into chair pose. Reach with the fingers, reach back with the hips. Good. And exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Just make it a really easy Uttanasana. You can bend the knees if you'd like. Let the hands hang. And rock side to side a little bit. And inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. And you can do it on your knees or your toes. And exhale, come down to the ground. I'm just going to stay here. Take the elbows right underneath the shoulders. And just walk both feet back. And we're just going to do a really easy baby cobra here. So just reach forward through the chest. Sorry, reach the chest through the arms. Lift the lower belly off the ground. And slide the shoulder blades down the back. Good. And then lower back down. Take the hands to the outside the chest. Tuck the toes. And exhale, down dog. And we're going to have a bent knee down dog. So really bend the knees and look forward to the hands. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. So you've got a nice base in the hands. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. And think about the sit bones moving back and up. Good. And then straighten the legs and inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward and come to stand. Okay, and then step the left foot over to the left a little so each leg has its own lane. And bend the right knee towards 90 degrees. Press down into that back leg. The torso is facing towards the front leg. Inhale the arms up for warrior one. Warrior one on the right. Good. Reach up, look up at the hands. Press down through the back foot. So we're only coming forward in the right leg as much as you can while maintaining the strength of the back leg. So reach up a little more with the fingers. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. And pedal out the feet here for a moment. And then inhale the left leg into the air. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Ground the back foot and come to stand. Then again, step the right foot over. And the right foot is at 45 degrees. Ground through that back foot and exhale the left knee towards 90 degrees. Good. Inhale the arms up. Belly button to spine. Press down into the back foot again, the outside of the back foot. Feel the connection of both feet into the ground. And inhale down, exhale up. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Belly button to spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. And look forward to the hands, and exhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And reach back with the sit bones, reach forward with the crown of the head. So you're really lengthening the spine from both directions here. And exhale, Uttanasana. Easy Uttanasana. Breathe easy. And inhale, chair pose. Good, reach with the arms. So straighten the arms, Sarah. Good. Palms facing each other. Sit back a little more with the hips. Belly button to spine. Good, and exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful. Okay. Press down through the left foot and step the right foot over to the left of the left ankle, or you can wrap the calf if you can, and sit back into the hips. Inhale the arms out to the side, palms facing up, and reach as wide as you can, creating space between the shoulder blades. And exhale, right elbow under left. Good. Lift the elbows, slide the shoulder blades. Lift the chest, look up at the hands, belly button to spine. Couple more breaths. And inhale the arms out to the side, and then exhale, step the right foot over and release. Shake it out, and we'll do the same on the other side. So press down through all four corners of the right foot, and then take the left leg in front. And you can wrap it if that's in your practice, and sit back into the hips. Inhale the arms out to the side. Really widen the shoulder blades, belly button to spine. Exhale, left elbow under right. And then lift the elbows and slide the shoulder blades. And lift the elbows again. And feel the space between the shoulder blades. Keep the chest lifted, belly button to spine. It's beautiful. Inhale down and exhale up. And inhale, release the arms, and exhale, step everything back and shake it out. Okay, bring the feet to hip width apart, all 10 toes pointing forward. So just check down to make sure that all of your toes are forward. And lift up on the quads, belly button to spine. Take the hands to either side, palms facing forward, and just close the eyes for a moment. Bring your attention to the body, your feet, and that feeling of your feet on the ground. Okay, and open the eyes. Inhale the arms up. Reach up, look up at the hands. Exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Chaturanga. And pause here. We're going to walk both feet back, create space in the lower back. Lift the lower belly off the ground. And on the exhale, lift the chest for a baby cobra with bent arms. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Good. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths. Inhale down and exhale up. Belly button to spine. Slide the shoulder blades. And inhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. And exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. And exhale, bend the right knee. Turn the hip out to the right. And just try to move the head towards the foot and the foot towards the head. So they're probably not going to meet, but just think about moving them in the same direction, or not the same direction, towards each other. Press down into both hands equally and ground the left heel. And inhale, straighten the leg, and exhale, step it down. Pedal out the feet. Catch your breath. Use this down dog as a restorative down dog. Spread the hands, spread the fingers. And inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, bend the left knee, turn the hip out to the left. And draw the head and the foot towards each other. So you're creating a nice back bend. Looking towards the left side of the room. Good, couple more rounds of breath. Press into both hands. Ground the right heel. And inhale, straighten the left leg. And exhale, step it down. Pedal out the feet. And bend the knees, look forward to the hands. Exhale, step or jump the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Good. Slide the shoulder blades down the back, belly button to spine. And exhale, bent knee, Uttanasana. And take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come to stand. Okay, we're going to take a block at medium or highest height, just towards the top of the mat. And hands on hips. Exhale, step the left foot back. So we're in a high crescent lunge. So step, yeah. And then, so the right knee is towards 90 degrees. Left leg is straight. Reach back with that left heel. And then bring that block so it's parallel with the right shin. Sorry. Okay, belly button to spine. Really reach back with that left heel. And then take the hand to the block, left hand to the block. And inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. So standing crescent lunge twist. Reach back with the left heel. Reach with the fingertips. Good. And then take the right hand to the hip. Exhale, come bring the torso up. Good. Reach back with that left heel still. And exhale, step the left foot forward. And then move the block to the other side. And do the same on the other side. So exhale, step the right foot back into a high crescent lunge. Good. Lift up on that right quad. So the femur bone is moving back towards the hamstring. Heavy the tailbone. Good. Belly button to spine. And then exhale, take the right hand to the block. And inhale the left arm up. Look up at the hand. Inhale down. Exhale up. And take the left hand to the left hip. Inhale, take the torso up. Reach back with that right heel again. Lift up with the quad. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Good. Okay, come down to sit with the soles of the feet together in Badakanasana. And take the hands behind the hips and just scoop the hips forward. Good, and then just rock side to side, opening up the hips and the groin. Okay, and then take the left knee over to the right. Favorite one, Robin. And then you can take a block to the right hip if you'd like. Inhale the left arm up and exhale left hand to right knee and turn to look any amount over towards the back shoulder. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head and heavy the tailbone, and exhale, twist. And then inhale, come back to center, but keep the legs where they are. And take the block away, take the right hand to the mat. And inhale, lift the hips and take the left arm, reach it up, lift the chest, look up at the hand. And inhale, come back down. And exhale, take the soles of the feet together again. And hands either on the ankles or behind the hips, whichever feels good. And take the right leg over to the left. And bring the block with you to the left hip. And guide the right sit bone down to the mat. even though it's probably not going to touch, but think about it moving in that direction. Inhale the right arm and exhale, turn, take the right hand to the left knee and turn towards the back of the room. Slide the shoulder blades down the back, and you can bend the elbows here if you'd like, widening the collarbones and the shoulder blades. And inhale, release. Just take the block away and take the left hand to the mat. And inhale, lift the hips, lift the arm, lift the chest, and reach back. And inhale, come back down. Take the soles of the feet together. And then take the left knee over to the right again. And you can take the block under the right hand. And take a hold of the top of the left foot and move the foot and the leg towards the left. So both knees are going to be at 90 degrees. Just walk the right foot forward. So the right knee is at 90 degrees and walk the left foot forward. So that's it. The left knee is at 90 degrees. And again, draw the left sit bone down towards the mat. And the torso is going to be pointing towards the left thigh. Oh, sorry, right thigh, not left thigh. Belly button to spine. Close the eyes here. And notice where this might be challenging for you. Maybe it's the left groin, maybe it's the right hip, maybe it's everywhere. But just get to know which areas of the body are challenging and which are more open. Okay, and then take the hands to either side of the right thigh on the fingertips. And keeping the chest lifted, we're just going to exhale, fold forward from the hips. But we're not rounding the spine here. We're just reaching over the front, over the right thigh. Belly button to spine and keep the tailbone heavy. And inhale, come back up. And then take the hands behind the hips. Inhale, take the knees to center, but keeping the feet where they are. And exhale over to the left. So now that both knees are at 90 degrees in the other direction, and you can bring the block to the left hip for the hand. And again, think about the right sit bone moving down. Lift through the crown of the head. Close the eyes. Release the shoulders. Inhale down, exhale up. Think about releasing the groin on both sides, which is probably challenging, maybe challenging in this pose, but just bring your awareness to it. And then take either hand, take either hand, either side of the left thigh, and exhale, hinge forward from the hip, keeping the chest lifted and the spine long. Exhale, fold forward. Any amount. Heavy the tailbone. And inhale, walk the hands back up. And come back to center. Cross the shins. And roll through to Malasana. Yogi squat. So the feet are going to be about the same width as the mat. And you can use a block if you'd like underneath the tailbone. It's up to you. Either way, we'd like the aim, the goal is heels on the ground. So you can always use a folded blanket or towel or cushion or something underneath the heels, just to give some support. So hands into prayer and press open the knees heavy the tailbone, lift the chest, and lift through the crown of the head. Good. Belly button to spine. Slide the shoulder blades. Inhale down and exhale up. Okay, and then we're going to take the hands in front on the fingertips and inhale, lift the hips. Straighten the legs. Breathe here for a second. And exhale back down into Malasana. Beautiful. And keep the chest lifted, heavy the tailbone. Good. Inhale, hands in front on the fingertips. Lift the hips, straighten the legs. And think about the sit bones moving up. So they're obviously not going to, but it just really helps to bring the attention to the top of the hamstrings. And exhale back down into Malasana for the last time. You may be pleased to know. Okay, lift the chest, heavy the tailbone, release the groins as much as you can. We'll be here for 4 more rounds of breath. You can move side to side if you'd like, bringing attention to each groin a little bit more. Good. Okay, and then come forward and onto all fours. Okay. Inhale the right arm out to the side. Reach it as far away as you can, and then lift it up towards the ceiling. Look up at the hand. And exhale, take it underneath the torso. The right side of the face comes to the mat. And press down into the left hand. Turn the chest towards the left. Inhale down. Exhale up. And inhale, come back to center. Really spread the fingers, belly button to spine. And inhale the left arm out to the side. As far as you can, really reach it. And then reach it up towards the ceiling. Look up at the hand. Feel everything reaching. And then exhale, take it underneath the torso. And press into the right hand, turning the chest towards the right. And inhale, come back to center. And keeping the hips where they are, we're going to exhale, walk the hands forward. Take the forearms to the mat. And exhale, the forehead to the mat. And lower the chest through the arms towards the mat. And release any tension between the shoulder blades. Bring your attention to the lower back. And inhale, come up onto the hands and walk the hands back. Exhale back into plank pose and downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale the right knee to the right hand for pigeon on the right. Good, and we're going to stay up on the fingertips. Just walk the left foot back. So you're really lengthening that left leg. You can use the block underneath the right hip if you'd like, or you can use a block underneath the hands. Keep the chest lifted. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable in pigeon. And bring your attention to the groin on the right side, the hip flexor on the left. And just try to release any of that gripping. And inhale down, exhale up. And then bring the hands back down to the mat and exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step the left knee to the left hand for pigeon on the left. And again, walk the right leg back. So just walk those toes back. So you're really lengthening the right leg. Draw the belly button into the spine and staying up on the fingertips. And notice which side is more challenging. And sometimes it's different sides for different parts of the body. So just be aware. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable. And notice where you might be gripping. Okay, open the eyes. Inhale, press down through the hands. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And gently lower the knees down to the mat. And take a block. We're going to sit back on the hips for child's pose with your chin on a block. So you can have the knees wide if that feels comfortable, or you can have them together. And look forward to the hands. Close the eyes. And release the shoulders. Release the lower back. We'll be here for 5 more rounds of breath. Okay, inhale, come back up onto all fours. And cross the shins and come to lay down on your back. And we're going to have 2 blocks close by. Okay, lay on the back, knees bent. Take the right ankle to the left knee. And exhale, draw the left thigh towards the torso. Take the hands behind the hamstring. And flex both feet. And rock side to side here. Inhale down, exhale up. And think about the torso lengthening, the spine lengthening. Move the tailbone down and the crown of the head up. And step both feet down. Left ankle to right knee. And again, exhale, take the right knee, the right quad to the torso, hands behind the hamstring. And rock side to side. And lengthen the spine. One side is probably much easier than the other. And then take the feet down to the mat. Arms out to the side in a T position. And right ankle to left knee. Exhale. Take the right foot over towards the left and look out to the right hand. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Look out to the left. And inhale, come back to center. Step the right foot down. The left ankle to right knee. And exhale, the left foot over to the right. Staying looking at the left. And close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the left, look out to the right. And inhale, come back to center, step the feet down, and take the soles of the feet together, and then take those blocks, one under either thigh, and just allow the blocks to totally support the thighs. Take the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Close the eyes and draw your attention to the groins. So release any of the gripping. Let the blocks support the thighs. And inhale down, exhale up. Let the whole of the back body melt down towards the mat. Release the back of the skull into the mat. Release the shoulders. Release the middle back and the lower back. And we'll be here for one more minute. So for the next minute, we're going to do our best to focus on the body and focus on the breath. So when your mind wanders, just gently bring it back to the body and the breath. Okay, and bring your attention back to the room. Feel the feet touching each other. Bring the knees together. And exhale the knees in towards the chest. And exhale over to the right. And then slowly come to sit. Bring your hands together at heart center. Thanks for joining me today, ladies, on this lovely Saturday. Namaste.